It has been an enormously educational process, and we've all learned from it, I think politically and at the officials level. And I think that has been very important. I would like to point out, because sometimes it's forgotten, but I think there's a lot of people that think this way, that the Inuit staff that you have, your lawyers are top-notch. They're the best in the country, in my opinion, and there's a lot of people that feel that way, as well as your political leaders. I just want to quote something here, just on the summit process, and it's quite interesting. It was by one of the chiefs in the United States in the 17th century, and he said this, and I think this is something that we can go forward with. The whites are already nearly a match for us all united, and too strong for any one tribe alone to resist. So that unless we support one another with our collective and united forces, unless every tribe unanimously combines to give check to the ambition and the will of the whites, they will soon conquer us apart and disunited, and we will be driven away from our native country and scattered as autumn leaves before the wind. And I think this is important to bear in mind. I think that the summit process should continue, so that we can share ideas, and that out of this sharing of ideas we can come to some type of agreement. Because I've had some of you people have come up to me and said, well, if the Inuit don't decide, does that mean, there's going to be bad feelings? Because we'll end up, the Métis will have agreed to a document that doesn't go anywhere. And I don't think that we will, because as I said, starting this talk today, is that we recognize that you people are unique people, and that as we are unique, and that there will be differences among us. And if we recognize that, then we can overcome it all, and that we'll always stay united. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Tema apiriak jugo majo ko haumat. Siani aku niliwa apiriak tau ni aku nagi ukhariga supunga inerteringi kaluaktunga mitsihaktunga apiriudit sahaktok kinatuinna inertingi kaluakpaga. Siani taina ukhakatigiak ngkawalabut piget chaudigal ni ako mag kakiak niut apaksurumabit.
Apiri matu innertunga sibikitchimik una taikkuat tamani katimakatautit takulitain naqqorapkit tamakkuat kanukuat nunataaqasinnermullu piyuttaungugumik taassuinga apiqqisirituinnarparap
Sunau mangatik
sunau mangata qawimaqqlaqqoralaarlugi allagayuuneraarsiu iqqilerlauqqoorlutik taimannaittugalaa ukualli nunataaqasunnermuttao namminerpinasuareaksangita apiriyutigituinnartaataama tukisinnangilaam
tukisinnatok pihuyak dualeriyik takkua allangayukkuni pihuyak dualeriyiuhatik unikkaangata ilangan immaha tukisinnikkuvit nunahangitut nunertaunikuit aqsaataunikuit tabbuuna nunahaqniku saalaqqaamariunerminik Alberta miuguoq atausiit inohutingit nunahaqtuugaluat asilimaangi nunahangitut nunataaqasuarni haqatillu taimannaikkamik saalaqqaaguluarnikuumut sunatuinnami kisutuinnami minatsataarumatsutik taima angilualahilaortut taiman unikkaagaluttilugimmaha tukisingituinnahoorneravit ulu namminimmarikkiuruagumavit nunataaqasuarne qanuilangammanga taakkunani apeq kiulugu la kiuhurait
kuyang tukisianikka kokuyanaunni
yeah there's your land claims process there we just didn't get that thing there kinalo kakayalok
36 tujaksayo kici apequtik saqaalung ikkaluartunga kisiani ubuna apegigumayunga Tabunari piquyak juatigut tutinna suartattinik qano ajjigiingi tittinarmik nunaqaqqaarnikunik takunnaarmangaatik taatsumingaaperiluarumayunga tukisinartoqai
uhaqqaumiyaqaluanga tamanna uhatsiamaqaqqaumiyaqaluanga piquyaqjuani taiyaumaqqataujuugaluat piquyaqjuani section 35 mi takkua uhaqqtaumata taiyaumata nunahaqqaasimasut Adelaide Inuit Meitillu kisianigo unikkaakanñatuimaaq taikani piquyaqjuani taiyausimaqqataugaluaqsutik gavamakkunut Canadaulu gavamanganut provinces lu gavamanginnut nadlinginnyuluni piyumayaunatik tuyuqmititaugamik tamainnut Canadau gavamanga uqatsiamaqappamalluunit meitinigo kamagiyatsajahanginami province nut aileritsi teemannailuqtausugummata teemannailuqtausugunermin unikkaasiaqqaujuugaluaq tavva adjiutitaunginnipaugamik saalaqqautitaunerpaussutik adjigiyaulerumanermut upaluunniit inuillu adlailu pivattangitta adjigin naleqqariliutigumatsutik aqsuruutaqasuuguneраqqaujuq ila immaqa namminimmarik kiuluni piujuugaluaq uvangali unikkaatillugu tukiseqqaugama qaulimatsungalu kiugiituinnatakitappuuna tamanna qaulimana sugigakku saalaqqaaguluaqsimanermut adjigiyaunginamik naleqqariliutinnasuksutik kangigiyaugumatsutillu gavamau nadlianut luuniit aqsuuqsimajugulumma tatakkua apeqqanneqamavit
aperikanniluarumagunniartunga kisiani ubani katimertuarneriyattinni tukitaarutigiyattinnik aaqqigunnarniarmigatta taakkua tamanna aaqqigutoiyu kisiani tukitaarutigiguttigu immaqa tunisigunnaqajarmigatta ilitsiila taasumingaaqqitattinni kisiani piquyartualileqiiquttipullila inuit taakkununga tunisigunnalita innaqajartuksiaungimma taa qanuilivaallerutiksattinni taasuminga qujannameriuttaqarumatu innartunga
Kinalo apeqqulit
Say one thing on what he said.
yeah sure Harry
The ICNI and the ITC and other organizations have given us a lot of support in the past. Maybe if you want to take on one initiative to, if I get your purpose correct in what you're saying, is that you'd like to support us towards getting those equal rights in Section 35 and the government to make that kind of a statement. If your AGM wanted to make a motion or write a letter in that regard, we'd be most happy for that kind of support, because we need that expression from a lot of people, and I'm not trying to treat it lightly. It's a very serious matter with us, and I think it's holding up. I know that because we are not being treated equally, it has a bad effect on the talk sometimes in the way governments can respond. So if your AGM wanted to do something like that, then perhaps you could discuss it at your leisure.
apeqqulitsahaartuqalluaqunnai pataakkunuunga ilingayumik taakkua nikuvilaoqqaanginniginni quyannamiirumatsugik taima aippanga aullaniarma ullumi aippangali sulitamaani sinikkanerniatuugaluaq aqsuruqatigiqatta simanikugitsuit quyagi simajaaluigattigit uvagulli ikajortigiinnapatsugillu taimaissimagattigit tunigumagattig angiyuungitumiunniit tavvangat katimaqluanermi pitillugu Debbie, we'd like to make a small presentation to our guests in appreciation for the support and cooperation in the years and months that we have worked together. Una, nasak tamangat kangat sinermiyak umunga Métis National Council kumiumut Mark Leclerc mut tunigu malaga inumni ngaktiligo. I'd like to present this.
Put him on, Mike.
Una, tuniniak tawut akinnamiyutak kikattakusaklugu nivingalaakma akinnamini inuttitut inna tusaji aksukungi kennakanay inuttitut ohakkaalagu kallunaaditut oharniak imailortunik ohausertahaqtoq ilannaritsianeq pitjutigilugu ilitaqsigumavugut igvit akuniulumik piqatauhattasimagavit ikajoqatauhattasimatsutillu sivumuattisigassuaqataut sutit piyunnautitaarasuarninginnik nunahaqqaasimajuit ilitaqsigumavugut ilannaritsianittinik ammalu pinisuqatigiitsiarumanittinik sanasimalertatinnik piqatigigutigisimalertatinnilu Inuitkik adortingit piqatigilugit sivumut takugumavugut aqqaaguniksulik amisunik piqannarilluta ikajortigillutalu pinasuarayarnitinnik kikadorsuta inunnik Canadamiunik maanna taisivugut naluneertsivugullu Harry Qimmiq Daniels tanna taimettumik atinguaqtitausuugummat ilaminu inuqutiminut qallunaarituugaluartilugulli kisiani inuttitut imeelijavut Harry Qimmiq Daniels inut atsirumavatsigit honorary Inuk imanna inu suurlu tiguartaarilugu inuunnu suurlu tiguartaaritingualugu Inuit Canada limaami piqaruaqlualerinnermut katimaninganni April 1985 kangersinermi taanna qallunaaritu atualarniaakku. We'd like to present this scroll to Harry Daniels, and it reads as such: in the spirit of friendship, in recognition of your long involvement and contributions in advancing the cause and rights of the Aboriginal peoples, in recognition of the friendship and close working relationship which has developed between yourself and the representatives of the Inuit, in looking forward to many more years of friendship and cooperation, on behalf of the Inuit of Canada, we now bestow on Harry Qimmiq Daniels the title of Honorary Inuk, Inuit Committee on National Issues, April 1985, Rankin Inlet, Northwest Territories. Unalu ay papikata tatsuma tunirataaqtama tigumiagaqtaaraniarmagu. Harry, I'd like to present you with a spear.
I won't say I was totally surprised by this because they told me it was going to happen while I was here. However, I want to say one thing that this doesn't humble me because for someone to be humbled, they have to think they're great, and I'm not a great man. This only makes me feel very good. Earlier when I was speaking, I spoke of the long and good relationship I've had with many of the people here, starting with, oh God, back from the very beginning, right through Michael Amarouk and Eric Taguna and Tagak Curley and Zebedee Nungak and through Peter Atinuar and Mary Simon and all the people here and Mark Gordon, Kid Constitution, who I traveled across Canada with, we've done many good things, and those are the type of leadership that you can be proud of, and with the courage, dedication, and forthrightness and the sincerity that they have been involved in this whole process. And if those are the kinds of people that being an honorary Inuk relates me to, then I'm very happy and very proud of this day. And I want to announce to Peter Ernick right now that I want some land in Rankin Inlet. Thank you very much.
Taima kanulima ammayumik ukakatigiyak kawalawata kitikaleo sibunitsiangani taman nakarusikkane ottigo khai tukisimagalaktugut sunait pitjudigiluaqsugit angingilaormangaata tukisigalat sunai pitjudigiluaqsugitaakkua angingussulaormangaata siani upigusutuinnamimmuutittao isimatsasiukkanerpisartaati taussimagamik uvagut anginginerilaortatinnut taimali tukitaarnimut tamanna tikiutigiahalangagattigu sunanik qanoq titeraqsimayunik gavamakkunut uqavissataarniamangaatta ila uqavissataariaharta uvangapiyunik tamanna qitiqaleup sivunitsiangani piniarnerigiaqqarumu karusiguttigumaanna naammagiakku nautuinnait uqarumayut isaahattatillugit tamatuminga mitsaanut qanulimaaq ammasiarluni maanna karusigunnalермиюгалуaq. General discussion.
Ilupalik.
John Ilupalik.
Namik una katamanagayabut matusimakuyoqa urangman tamani gavamiu takagaraaqquumman matusimanasigaruarlugusuli
Galaqquuman laqigani any suspected government employees or government officials should be on notice that this is still a closed meeting as voted upon by delegates to the General Assembly this morning. Uhaktu saya pa.
Ho, nako kami, ahai. Ay bangimia kalaulunga ukuninga ukaw sa magama Nunatsiaq gavamanginnik ukaw sa kaksimayunik takwa ukaw sa kilauk tabutagwani tukisiyaw tiyang nagpata kayo sa kugalwa kitakwa pirtaw kulugit piunang nagtao maningin Nunatsiaq Nunavutalaw kaktin nata amalu gavamata sa paliatiluta taman na video tigiblugo takwa taman na China Kado gavamakkun isakliak tayo kalawlit na ko ay vanikun kaya kakangame kaya katakalawak lutik kisiani pigun nang nakang kung itabut takwa Nunatsiaq gavamangit taman na siya naktumik tagwani takwa dito kaya akiyak tako kalawak lugit takuyak doon iliyaw ni aktuit takwa Nunatsiaq gavamangit pigun nang naktakong islugit nunatang akilawak tinago amalu gavamagilak government avik taw lang nga akilaw kaktin nego teme tumik takwa akitaw kugalo akit so kanwigi yung ipatamalo Nunatsiaq meron tukisiyaw tiyak si man nakpata teme na tumik takuna ni takwa yung magalawa kama tunidyo taw lakto ni government kunun ang itaw ipatalo teme na siya nakuyaw patalo kanwig tumik ang yung nakalak pitatan na tukisiyak kumalugo takwa mingulaw tinago katakalaw tinasi tayo kuninga gavamatukak kunnik tukisinang nagpatano ka sa kaya katakwa Nunatsiaq pigun nang natari yung masimayangit igloano nga sa ata kulugit tayo masay naman na pilaga kulugit Nunavuta kaktin nata amalu gavamata kaktin nata tukisin nakaluak ko nga kay.
Tana Nunatsiaq yukan kullu gavamangita piusinga pillugu Nunatsiaq gavamangita uhaktingit Dennis Patterson amalo Richard Nerisu tamatuminga ima killa haktilugit khawri malaruat tigit tamanna khay khurut tanak shumiging isuniuk khay simagia hangninga Nunatsiaq ni Yukon ni Prime Minister naut sitong nimigut khay simalaga haktogut siguni khay khurigun natuin natillugu tamatuminga khay khuraw gun natuin na ng minik kanuit sangit siya makatsulitay ko o haktigik piu sa khalaw matik kingudlimik taman na khay khuraw kaya hakautik khay khuraw tadituin na iya hangninga iudziri simagun na kong mayabut kisiyani uhaktingili iman nagawak pitsuti khalawak sutik ikarok si khattako mamut nunahakasi maluhutimita piyun na utita kaswag ninginik ay si makattako malawalak yuti hang nakaksuni o khalawak si mamat Dennis Patterson tayo mat asin na lingat luwakalod sa akong ito na Nunatsiaq amalo Yukon gawa mga titirak si maninga sang ngiluwak tumik piniusak to ay utigo kausari na sutigulo kisiyani namminimmakik uhak sutik kay khuraw tatiyo gumabugut Prime Minister kay khurigia hang nimini ipigipat kay khuraw bagumabugut temet tumik inyusik ako na nakaksutik kun nititikani o kalawin mo 25
ukuninga